welcome to Yoke's YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is Liz Mathew. I'm the regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and thank you for tuning in. And today we'll be looking at the Bill C-2, which the Parliament has been talking about, and if it is being passed, how will it affect immigration? So basically, it is the Stronger Borders Act. The bill was introduced on June 3rd, 2025, and the legislation, it represents a significant shift in Canada's immigration and asylum policies, aiming to tighten eligibility for asylum claims and enhance border security. That's what basically this bill, if passed, would do. Limiting the asylum eligibility is one of the provisions, and then enhance border security measures and financial restrictions, transaction restrictions. So that's what this Bill C-2 will be doing. So basically, looking at limiting asylum eligibility, how does it work? Is that the bill proposes stricter criteria for refugee protection and potentially rendering several categories of foreign nationals ineligible based on how and when they entered Canada. Basically, there is going to be a restrictions as there are a huge number of refugee applications that has been submitted to IRCC in a very short period of time. So they have been talking about to put a restriction on that. So this bill C-2, if it does get passed, it will restrict a lot of people. They want to reduce that number as the processing time for refugee applicants, asylum applications has gone up quite a lot of time. So this would be a definitely added asset to reduce processing times. So individuals who have been in Canada for over a year or who delay filing claims after entering from the US may be denied refugee hearings and instead undergo a pre-removal risk assessment, which has a lower approval rate compared to the full refugee hearings. So that's what that they will put into place if this bill is being passed. And it also looks at enhanced border security measures. And so the legislation includes provisions to suspend, cancel, or amend immigration documents in the public interest and facilitates greater information sharing and mail monitoring. So basically, between borders of countries, information, their database would be shared between several countries, and the officer will have the right to suspend, cancel, or amend immigration documents. That's what the border security measure, if this bill is being passed, that's what it would be doing. And it also expands powers for the Canadian Coast Guard and law enforcement agencies, including Canada Post, to inspect mail. These measures aims to address concerns such as fentanyl trafficking and reduce immigration levels amid a backlog of over 280,000 refugee cases. So this is kind of linked to the asylum claimants as well. So the enhanced border security measures will actually put a curb to so many things. The refugee claimings, the tightening of border security will bring about a lot of improvement if this bill is being passed. And also financial transaction restrictions. So this bill introduces tougher financial transaction restriction to combat organized crime, including money laundering. And these measures are part of broader effort to strengthen the integrity of Canada's immigration system. So with this border security tightening, a lot of money laundering issues or financial transactions, everything would be under the radar and everything could be monitored very easily. That's what, if this bill comes into place, it would do. So it's currently in the Parliament under consideration, and if it passed, it would represent a significant shift in Canada's approach to immigration and asylum. It will reflect the government's focus on broad border security and the integrity of the immigration system. However, the bill's introduction has also highlighted ongoing debates about balancing national security with the protection of refugees and migrants. And there has been negative and positive reactions from people as well. So let's hope the passing of this bill in the parliament would bring about better change onto the asylum claimants, which is right now a huge backlog in the and refugees. Um, with IRCC right now, there is a huge backlog on it. So hopefully, this will bring about a better change. And let's hope for the best. And always let's stay hopeful that Canada's economy and everything would be better. And thanks for tuning in.